Live from San Antonio, Texas. This is In the Building with Mike Taylor and Rudy J.
Oh, man. Looky there. Friday, baby. Get your pictures in.
Got to.
That's a sharp
Friday.
jersey. That is a sharp jersey.
Thank you. It's a jerk, kind of.
No, I love it. It's not actually. It's no one. It's just a Yankee shirt.
Yeah.
No person.
Oh no.
I love that.
Thank you.
I've been a closet Yankee fan for.
I've had it forever. I just don't wear it much. It's so white.
My first favorite non-Ranger favorite player was Dave Winfield. Remember him?
Yeah.
Big Dave Winfield. He was like 6'8". He played basketball at Minnesota and baseball, and I think he did shot put. I think he was a all conference.
Oh no, he was
sports.
He could have been an NBA player. And
Dave, I loved him.
Dave was just an athlete. He was a freak. He was one of the first freaks.
He had this big looping swing.
Right.
He's the first guy to ever charge Nolan Ryan. Two guys charged Nolan in Nolan's career. Dave was the first one, scared the shit out of Nolan. And Nolan vowed, if that ever happens again, I'm going to fight back because it felt like a big puss. I mean, it's Dave Winfield.
Yeah.
I'm running from him, too.
Right.
That's when and Robin Ventura, all those years later, he decides to run at Nolan, and Nolan, come here.
He beat Nolan's ass. Nolan beat his ass.
Gave him some noogies.
Right.
Love the great Dave Winfield. Good dude, too. Anyway, I'm a Yankee fan. It's weird, but.
I'm a fan of the gear. Not a Yankee fan. I just like their colorways.
I got to get to that. I've tried to do that.
I just like their color. I like the Phillies colorways, the old school Phillies.
Mm-hmm.
No, the old school Expos. I like the Expos, old stuff.
So I have always
Expos are dope.
It is.
Yeah,
right?
I agree.
I love that.
See, I was a dumbass. Now that I look back, growing up and even in my
stuck to
younger
your squad.
20s, I can't wear a Phillies jersey.
Yeah.
I can't get a Dave Winfield shirt. I'm a Rangers fan. But I look back on that thing, that's dumb.
It is.
What's the point, man?
I wasn't really. Yeah.
Now, if you went to UT and you have a degree and you're wearing an Aggie shirt, you're crazy.
That's different. That's
Pro
totally
sports,
different.
Yeah. And I now more than ever am prepared to wear cool jerseys of guys that I like or just teams that look cool for a couple of reasons. A, I'm cynical and don't give a shit.
Same.
There's somebody on every team in the Major League Baseball
that you like,
that I like, and somebody on every team that I don't like. There's some assholes in the Rangers and the Astros locker rooms, Right. So, who cares?
Yeah.
Would you ever wear any North Texas gear?
I would. Yeah. My actual alma mater?
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't have time for Bobcat gear at all.
You think it's ugly?
It's ugly. The colors are ugly.
I agree.
I
The
don't like
colors
y'all's
are
colors,
ugly.
LG, at all.
I'll wear Roadrunner gear before Bobcat gear because Roadrunner actually pays my paycheck.
Right.
Bobcat put me in debt.
Yeah.
Great point.
That's a damn good point.
Great point.
UNT put me in all kinds of debt, too. Thank God I'm out of it.
You paid off your student loans?
Yeah, after 20 fucking years.
Without Biden?
Oh, way before.
Oh.
Yeah. I was pissed when they waived a bunch of student loans. Are you fucking kidding me? Thanks a lot, Obama.
Yes.
How we doing,
that?
man?
Who asked that?
Pass some
Ruben.
booze.
Yeah, Ruben asked, are we drinking? What kind of question is that,
Okay,
Ruben?
Here we go.
Well, LG's not. LG has a 12-hour day after this.
Boy, he does.
No,
All right.
excuse me, 14.
This is a good way to segue into a live spot, too.
Let's do it.
Where'd we get this?
Texas chill lick, my
Shit,
father.
Okay.
Mother, father, I'm trying to clean it up.
I know. I've made a conscientious effort this week
Me
to
too.
be
Me too.
cleaner.
Me too.
I'm still going to discuss any topic that we want to, but I have to do it in a more mature way. I can't just say, but fucking,
Yeah.
I got to use
Yeah.
code words.
Yeah, for sure.
Like if I'm talking to a kid.
Sure.
Stick your cock up her ass.
Not that. That's not what I'm talking about. That is not going to get us a network job. Cheers, boys. Thank you to
Yeah.
Texas Cheer Liquor, the official liquor store of this show.
Shout out to Santonio Jones. I got to peep that Freak Nick documentary.
Woo.
Thanks for the $4.99.
Woo. Oh, what's up? Thank you for the money.
I see why my wife made me burn my military drive escapades footage. Yeah, I've heard about this. I remember. See, so Atlanta had Freak Nick, and I was too young to get to Atlanta. Like I couldn't get to Atlanta. I didn't have no money. Like it was a big party. So what me and my boys did, we would do Kappa Beach party. which was in Galveston. It was a big party thrown by the Kappas. We pulled our money together, hopped in the car and did Kappa Beach Party once, and it was phenomenal, but it was nothing on the level of what Freaknik is with Luke and Jermaine Dupri, and just a wild time in the early 90s.
I love
I got to
our
watch
show.
that.
This show brings different things together. I love it.
Yeah, because you're like, what?
No, I love it. No, this is going to be an educational referendum for me a lot, just like I hope it is for you. Because while I did like a lot of R&B and rap and shit as a kid, my education on that in that field is lacking.
Why is it lacking?
Give me a tune by Jermaine Dupri. I've heard the name.
Well, you got to remember,
Give me
Jermaine
a tune.
Dupri's more of a producer and a writer.
Okay.
So he wrote like a good portion of Usher's album that went diamond.
Oh, okay.
Confessions.
Got
he
it.
wrote.
So he's like a Rick Rubin type.
Yeah, big time.
Okay, cool.
He founded Crisscross, Jagged Edge,
Yeah.
Escape.
Oh, okay.
When Usher first came out as a kid, Puff didn't want to work with him. They sent him to Jermaine Dupri. Jermaine Dupri turned him into a star.
What's Jermaine Dupri worth?
Stupid money.
Dude, what's Russell Simmons worth? People like that. Rick Rubin.
Yeah.
What are we doing hosting? We need to be owning shows.
Yes.
What are we doing? Why are we doing our own show?
There's
we need to be hosting.
way more money in the writing. Way more money in the
We
writing.
need to find people to exploit and get rich off their work.
Because
That's what we need to do.
That money never stops.
Dude. All right. So thank you to Texas Cheer Liquor, the official liquor store of this show. There are seven
Where's the little
locations.
thingy? Oh.
7 locations spread out all over the area, as far north as Boerne. Sorry, Bernie.
I know.
I
I
heard
feel
from
bad.
a couple folks
Are
in
you
Boerne
serious?
yesterday. Yeah, like, hey,
Wait,
man.
like you for real?
Yeah,
People
for
hit
real,
you up.
for real. Like basically, it was, hey, that's not me. Don't put that on me.
I know, because I don't want to be.
I've got very good friends in Boerne.
I don't think. I don't want to be put in with all black people. You don't want to be put in with all half breeds.
Correct.
LG don't want to be put in with all Koreans. Is he Korean?
No. I mean, what's the difference? There's a billion of them.
Whenever you start broad stroking, you're gonna screw up.
No, I didn't screw up. I was accurate, but I did. But again,
But see, this is the thing. If
These
they
are
were
general
listening,
opinions.
you said that's unfortunate for the people in Boerne that aren't.
I did.
You
These
said
are
that.
generalities.
But they reached out to you like, hey man,
Just a
don't put
couple.
that on me.
Well, here's the thing. Like I've got buddies that do business in Boerne.
Okay.
It's bad for business if I trash the city. Like one of my very good friends is the co-owner of the Kendall Inn up there, one of the most historical, oldest hotels in Texas. It's like, dude, you're killing me. I'm sorry.
You said that?
It wasn't about you.
You're killing me, Small.
Go
It
to
wasn't
the
about y'all.
Go to the Kendall Inn. It's a very fine establishment.
Me and Nina stayed there for her birthday, and we can't wait to go back again and stay there again. I love that little main drag there in the heart of Boerne. It's a small town that's in transition because it's evolving. It is exploding, and people want to go there because they love it because it's a great city, and there's an old school pushback. It happens everywhere.
Yeah. Does Kendall Inn have balconies? I'm a balcony guy.
Oh my God! It's a giant ass mid 1800s built massive plantation home with a wraparound porches on both levels. It's beautiful.
Okay.
It's
And it
great.
ain't for cigars.
You can smoke out there.
No, I know. That's not why I hunt. That's not why I only stay at hotel rooms with a balcony.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but you can.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that. I got to have a balcony if I can get one.
It's an old school wraps around the entire facility.
I like
You
to
stay in
wake
the main
up. I
building.
like to wake up in the morning and take in my coffee on the veranda and watch
Yes.
people.
Listen to birds, chill,
Yep.
ease into your day. Yeah, man. They got rocking chairs and shit out there. Yeah, it's a great scene. So sorry, Texas Cheer. We also made it a Kindle Inn commercial
Well,
too.
if you're at the Kendall Inn, stop by Texas Cheerleader number 5.
Which is in Boerne.
Boom.
People we know that do business in Boerne. So I didn't rip everybody. I rip lots of people in
Man,
San Antonio all the time.
I'd be
too.
forgetting people come back and listen later.
See. All right, so thanks to Texas Cheer. Love y'all hard. Pour me another one. I'm gonna sip this one though.
Dude, you went for Mike Taylor
Well,
standards. That was pretty quick.
Now I shot that one. Now I'm gonna sip it's gonna take me the rest of the hour to sip that.
How much is left in that Rebel Texas
Uh-oh.
cheer?
We getting
No,
uh-oh.
I don't need any. I just want
Oh.
to see how much we've gone through. Okay,
Oh,
all right.
yeah, I mean,
So
for the
I'll
three of us,
go
that ain't
get
bad.
us another one next week.
All right, cool. I have breaking news, by the way.
Oh, shucky ducky quack quack.
to show the power of this show, because you say something bad about a few people in one town and they get mad. But the opposite effect we have too. Yesterday, I cried on the air and lamented the fact that we were $400 short on a dumpster for the barbecue.
Yeah.
We are no longer $400 short. It has been taken care of. What's up? Yep. All right. Shout out to Anonymous.
The hacker?
No.
I have respect.
This person's not a hacker.
I have a lot of respect for Anonymous. In the world we live in, where we show ourselves feeding the homeless, we show ourselves giving money to the homeless, we show ourselves. And first of all, I don't have any problem with recording good acts, because we record bad acts. So there needs to be a balance. But shout out to the people that like, I don't need any pub. Shout out to those people.
This person stepped up last night and is going to cover the rest of the $400. It's $500 for the dumpster, which is $500 we would have had to pay the stupid city and not the Boys and Girls Club. Now, because of this person and the other guy last week that donated the first $100.
Eddie the Great.
Eddie
the Great. What's
Shout
up,
out to
Eddie? Longtime Thunderdumber. It's taken care of, and it's $500. We won't have to pay to others, and we can save it. So no overhead on that. Thank you so much to Eddie
and
Anonymous.
It's a shame that I guess, you know what, they can't do that. I was about to rip the city, but then they'd be donating dumpsters all over. Because I was going to say,
once they start, they can't let it. Once they let one go,
then they got to do all of them.
Yeah, I get it.
I get it.
I understand.
Because I was about to rip them. Like, damn, you would think the city would just give it to you. It's for the kids.
No,
but
I understand.
Then you got to do it for the Alzheimer's, and you got to do it for that charity, charity. So,
Correct.
Yeah.
All right. And by the way, that leads to another thing. Tuesday, we have our pop-up.
Tandem.
Tuesday, 5 to 7 p.m. Rudy and I, LG's invited, but not obligated.
LG be working.
He's a busy dude.
Guaranteed.
I can't keep up with his schedule.
Yeah, me neither.
He has a working invite to everything we do. But however, you and I are committed. We're going to be at Tandem Cafe and Coffee this coming Tuesday next week from 5 to 7 p.m. And I saw their hours, and I noticed that they were open late. I'm like, damn, that's late for a coffee shop. It's also a cafe. And, oh, by the way, they have drinks. That's why they're open late. Yeah. So, for Thunderdome, that comes by 5 to 7 Tuesday at Tandem on the south side. It's on Riverside, right along the river.
You got to announce you with Thunderdome.
And it would be cool if you'd buy a VIP ticket or 10 to the barbecue. $3 High Wheel Betty beer.
High
Wheel Betty.
Okay, I'm
I
listening.
believe that's made in San Antonio.
It's a craft beer, local craft beer. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
Damn,
$3 sangrias.
Okay.
Women love sangria.
Okay.
All right, so that's Tuesday. We got sandwiches and coffee, but we got beer and we got sangrias. San Antonio made beer. Yeah. On Tuesday from 5 to 7, it is another. It's a ticket off as we sell.
Now
VIP
you
tickets
Southsiders has been talking crap to us.
Tell them.
Y'all never come out to the Southside. What are y'all too good for the Southside?
Tell 'em.
I better see y'all's butts.
Tell them.
Southside.
Southside.
Tell
Meet
'em.
me on the Southside. Maybe we can go. Oh, never mind.
Tell them. Hang on, I'm texting. Dang it. Last night, Pickles for Dinner debuted.
How did it go with your ball talk?
It's just become, let's just pull back the curtain on all things Taylor that are personal with my lovely woman that I share this world with and I love very, very much.
How the tables have turned.
Pickles for Dinner made its season 2 premiere last night.
How'd it go?
It was great and funny at my expense. I didn't tell you boys this because I didn't want it to take over the show. So, remember when we went and had drinks with Kevin, the guy from The Ringer?
Out at LW?
Little Woodrow's.
Yeah.
I had like 3 beers and 2 shots that afternoon.
I
So when
remember.
I went home, I was feeling frisky.
Uh-huh.
And, what's up? Gerardo Garza Jr. with $9.99 in the
that's
building.
2 days in a row.
Keeps it real. Gotta love it. Thank you, Holmes. I went home that day after we got done drinking.
You were feeling frisky.
Feeling frisky.
Mm-hmm.
She was too.
Mm-hmm.
And so when that was over,
Mm-hmm.
3 minutes later.
2.5. Don't do.
I was
don't
tired.
give yourself that much credit, mother father.
Well, I'm counting the foreplay.
Oh.
So 3 minutes. I passed out like a dead man.
Okay.
And what I did not realize, I passed out naked.
That's nasty.
And I never sleep naked.
Me neither.
I have a
Who
very...
does?
Not me.
We're not cavemen.
Not me.
Puma.
Puma does. I don't know how people... Hi, Puma.
What up? What up, Puma?
I don't know how men sleep naked.
I can't do it.
I can see how women do.
I can't do it.
You're gonna hurt yourself.
It ain't gonna hurt myself. It's just weird.
So this woman tells this story last night. I guess I was drunk and I'd been sexually satisfied, so I'm done. I pass out with I sleep on the right end of the right side of the bed, and so got my back facing the outer part of the room, and I guess the cover had went over my ass, like my ass was sticking out, and she had gotten up after her 3 minutes of pleasure. She's okay, I guess he's asleep. So she's doing stuff on her laptop. She tells her story. She looks over, and she's like, "Oh my God!" She sees my ass hanging out of the covers, but she sees one testicle, not two, but one, tucked in between my thighs, and she's like, "Oh God." So she turns her head. She's like, and then she went and did shit in the house, went outside, took 2 phone calls. So she comes back like an hour and a half later. She says she walks in the bedroom. I still have not moved. I'm in the same position. I was so passed out. And it's like, there's that testicle again staring at me. True love, Holmes. And of course, it's funny. But baby, I'm like, baby, I didn't know we were going to tell everything on pickles. It's pickles for dinner.
It's got to be a limit. It's got to be a
There
line.
is not one with this woman. I love her for that, but man.
She's like me. Like
Dude,
my
she don't
wife
give a
tells me.
shit.
My wife always tells me I go too far.
It's fine. It was great content. It's just at I'm a hypocrite if I like.
But you're-
I was gonna say,
because I missed her pull the back the
She's
cover.
getting you back for saying, you banged on the first date and you raw dog it every time.
Time out. We didn't bang. Well, okay, yeah, we did bang on the first date. As a matter of fact, we banged before the first date.
Phone sex?
Had phone sex.
Yeah,
That doesn't count.
it does.
But planned a date. I was in Hawaii. She was here, and we were chatting it up on the phone and stuff. And like, hey, I'm going to be in town in April. Oh, cool. I'm like, I'm hosting this thing at the Witty, a charity thing for my buddies, the Miracle League, the baseball league.
Yeah.
Would you be my plus one? Of course. And so I'm like, cool. So we met that day. She picked me up at the airport. And before the date started, we went. We took care of business.
The tension was up because the tension was
because
up
we've been
from the
talking
phone,
on the
right.
phone for 6 weeks,
Right.
and I needed to figure out if that's important in a relationship. She needed to figure out, what if I'm a terrible kisser? What if my dick's weird? What
We're
if she?
never
What if she?
getting a network
What if she?
sponsor.
What if she won't do it with the lights on?
We're
Which
never-
is a requisite with me. I
We're
need to be able to see
never
all that.
getting a network sponsor
Unless it's like adamandeve.com or something.
ever.
No.
So can
So
we do?
we tell it up before the first date.
Right. So can we?
I'm old. You might as well get to the good shit.
No, y'all are grown.
I'm grown folks. Yeah.
But so
ain't-
can
I
we
ain't
get
gotta- I
somebody
ain't
to
wooing
make?
nobody.
Can we get someone to make a Taylor testicle shirt?
Dude, yeah, that was a big player last night. Very unfortunate.
A few little hairs on it.
Yeah.
How did it get between your
Gross.
legs without exploding?
I don't know.
That means those things are saggy, bro.
Ugh. I don't
If one is
they
if one is in
are.
the front, one's in the back, them joints have dropped.
Dude, I know.
You're done. You washed, bro.
I'm not washed. My dick works great. But that is weird. That's why I'm like, baby, are you serious? I'm like, you should have taken a picture to prove it to me. Because that feels like that would hurt. And she asked her, in her ignorance, she's like, I was worried about you because I was worried about you hurting it.
Yeah,
And she's
that's
like,
what I'm
she's
thinking.
like, does it like dry out or something? Dry
What do
out?
you mean
It's
dry
not
out?
wet.
It's in a
They're
cocoon.
They're not moist, baby.
It's in a cocoon.
She asked me, is it going to dry out like that? Dry out? Was it a dog's nose? It's not moist, baby. It's dry as my arm.
Did you just go swimming or something?
No. Well, I swam in her.
You know, we're living
For 2.5
in a
minutes.
society. I was in the pool.
But LG,
Highly unfortunate.
LG, he gets mad at your drop, but then proceeds to say these things.
Highly unfortunate. All right, let's talk basketball for fuck's sake, at least for a minute.
Why?
Presented by R&R, because I got to kill sponsors and I got to make these people show them the love. It is R&R All Glass that brings us the NCAA, the 2024 In the Building Love You Hard Television NCAA Championship Men's Tournament Bracket Challenge Report of 2K24. Here we go. Let's get into this. So, Rudy, me, and LG,
Oh, yeah.
which we still need a payoff here. I don't like starting shit without a payoff, and we've already started. And honestly, it's my fault. The tournament, I forgot about the tournament. Like, it snuck up on me yesterday because I'm not into it like I used to be.
Same.
However, I had a good opening night, as we all did. So the three of us had a pretty good opening night. And after night one of the NCAA tournament,
So we all got Kentucky wrong, right?
we all did, of course.
Okay, go ahead.
Team Rudy is in first place. He got 14 picks out of 16 correct last night. 14-2, man.
I'm a bad mother father.
Not bad, considering you ain't watched no ball all season. Not one game. Me neither. I am in second place. I went 13-3, so I have 13 points. 1 point
Okay.
behind you.
What's LG got?
12. So
Oh,
we're all
shuck it,
within,
duck it,
we're all
quack,
within 2
quack.
points of each other. So
Yeah.
LG went 12-4. I went 13-3. You went 14-2. The difference between you and me, which got you alone in first place, is you did not pick Drake. I picked Drake to beat Washington State. You picked Washington State. That's the difference right now.
Young money.
Of course, the black guy got the basketball right.
Of course. I mean, I know we should get like I should be graded on a curve since I'm up against a black guy.
Hey,
You do have one.
Are you a proud white guy today for the kid from Oakland?
White people.
Y'all celebrating today? Y'all doing a little parade?
Maybe a little bit.
Little parade?
Yeah, we,
Hit 10
we
threes?
can make shots. We're not real athletic, but we can hit jumpers.
Dude shot 23s.
He looks like he's 40 years old, by the way.
Dude, Oakland's average age is like 24, 25. Mm-hmm. They have like 7 seniors and graduate transfers.
Right, which is
They're
why-
going to kick some 18, 19-year-old ass all day, every day.
Correct, especially when you're Kentucky and you have the most overrated head coach
Stop
of
it,
my
Mike.
lifetime.
Mike, stop.
Rudy, John Calipari is an amazing CEO, a terrific
For sure.
leader of young men, the best recruiter in the world, better than Coach K even was. Can't coach for shit during games. That's a fact.
Well, this
That's
is
a
the
fact.
thing, and he talked about
Especially
this last
when
night.
everybody's little.
Yeah, let's talk. Let's get into it. And he talked about this, and I kind of felt where he was coming from when he was like, "Look, what we've done here, we've changed. We've set up guys' families for life. So where's
Yes, he has.
You know what I mean? So like, if I'm Calipari and I'm like, okay, I took 30 kids and set up 30 families for life.
Correct.
Do I continue to recruit that way and lose games to 24, 25-year-old men, or do I start recruiting a little older people that aren't going to go to the pros, but we're going to go farther in the tournament? And that to me is a very interesting conundrum for a coach to be in. Like, are you getting more gratification from winning titles, which he has won? He won one with Anthony Davis's crew. Do you get more gratification for going far in the tournament, going to Final Fours, or do you get more gratification from creating generational wealth and recruiting one and dones, putting them on a big stage, and then they go and make $300 million for their families? I understood where he was coming from. That's a tough spot, not a tough spot to be in, but like, what helps you sleep better at night? The fact that John Wall and Anthony Davis have changed their families' lives forever. Mm-hmm. They're great-great-grandkids. Or do you start recruiting recruiting guys that are going to stay there 4 years and go deep into the tournament?
Well, I'm going to tell you what he's going to decide. He's going to do what he's been told. There is no doubt last night when that game was over, he was told, this is enough. That's enough. No more, cut the bullshit. The University of Kentucky and their massive fucking fan base, they want to go to the Final Four.
Damn. So
John's going to change. He has to, or he's going to get fired. He's going to get
care
fired.
all the money he's made? Does he care?
I don't know. That he may not. He's cocky enough where he may not care. A lot of people don't like Cal because he's cocky and swaggy and doesn't give shit. I love that, of course. But he's
$5,000 Italian suits.
But he's a terrible in-game coach.
Yeah, he is.
I have seen it on TV
Even
for
in
years.
Memphis, we
I've
talked about the
watched
Final
it.
Four here.
He
Yeah.
lost that game in San Antonio when he was coach at Memphis. Mm-hmm. Lost that game for
So
them.
did Derrick Rose because he can't shoot free throws. But anyway.
But they should have won that game. Cal should have won the Natty in San Antonio, but he sucks at coaching. Okay, okay. Is he better than the head coach at Judson High? Yes, he's a Division I. He's a Hall of Famer. But as in the NCAA tournament, That man on the other end coaching for Oakland, who has been there 40 years, by the way, which I didn't even know that was not even in the state of California. Oakland University's in Detroit.
One of the cameramen
Been there 40 years.
One of the cameramen last night played for that coach. He was a cameraman last night at the game, and his son's on the team.
That's pretty cool.
You and your son played for the same coach.
It's badass.
That it
Pretty
is.
cool.
But you know what, Mike? I actually think I would get more. I would sleep a lot better knowing that I set up 30 dudes for the rest of their life. Because when you die, it's going to be about who you've helped. Your legacy is more about what you've done to help others, more than it is like, what does it freaking matter if I got 7 Final Fours and 4 titles?
Why can't you do both? See, Mike Krzyzewski, which again, it's not Mike's
Dookie's
the best.
suck in the NBA.
Mike's the GOAT.
Dookie's suck in the NBA.
They do, but they still go to the pros and they get big money. They get great money, but they also go to the title because Mike balanced. And Mike was a major teacher and father figure and mentor, and he was into the relationship aspect, like Pop is.
I could even say Saban. Saban's changed a lot of lives while winning. But
Correct.
football's different because
Football's a little
they
different.
can't just one and done.
You got
they got to stay.
30 staff members to help you do all that. A lot of in college football, a lot of those kids, they don't go to schools because of a head coach. They go to school because of the position coach. They want to play
Fair.
for their position because that's the dude they're with all day.
Fair.
That's their daddy figure. Nick's this big king at the mountain. He's the guy. He's 10 feet away over there. He barely knows my name. I'm here because of this position coach. Basketball is intimate. There's a way you can build relationships with young men and influence them and change their lives and still win some games. That's where Cal's lack of coaching ability in games in the tournament keeps him from being a dual relationship winning coach. That makes sense?
Yeah, a lot of sense.
Lots of coaches. You can build life like Bill Self. He builds relationships. But he's there to win the title, man. He's there to go to the Final Four at the same time. Taylor Testicle just donated $9.99. You know, I'm gonna send Nina a screenshot.
Hey,
This is what you do to me. Although we're making money now off my nut.
this is what I will say. This is what I'll say for the city of Oakland while you took screenshot. Oakland has lost their football team.
Yep.
They lost the Golden State Warriors.
No, time out. See, they're not in Oakland.
Who?
I didn't know. Oakland University.
Where are they?
They're in Detroit. I had to look that
Detroit
up last
what?
night. Michigan.
Oh shit.
See, that was going to be a beautiful
then
point
fuck
you were
them.
about to make, but I
Well,
couldn't
fuck
let you
them
do
then.
that.
I don't want them to go to the Final Four.
You're going to say this is good for the city of
Yeah,
Oakland?
like, hey,
No.
they needed to pick me up. They're in Detroit.
I found,
Oh, well, fuck
it was
them.
halftime when I found that. I'm like, wait, what?
I don't give a shit about them anymore.
Oakland University is not in Oakland. It's in Detroit. That's another beaten down town, though.
They still got 5 pro teams. Fuck them. I don't want them to be no Cinderella.
Jesus.
Get out of here.
No,
Bye.
I'm down with it. It's Oakland's a senior laden, well coached team. He just can't go get the top recruits in America, but he can groom young men, build relationships. He's built relationships, and he beat Cal.
Well, this is the thing. A lot of these COVID kids, a la Frank Harris, injury kids, I don't know what school it is. There's a kid that for some schools, this is his 8th season. So a lot of these guys are about to fall off. Like Oakland has 24 and 25-year-old dudes on their team.
They're starting
and
all the way
considering
over.
like if you're D1 and you're legit D1 talent, like I can see this team making a deep run. You playing against 18, 19, 20-year-olds at 25 and you have legit D1 talent and your grown man strengths at a different level.
Yep.
You're pushing kids off their spot. Oakland might make a deep run just off the fact. That's why we had
Maybe.
San Diego State last year. That's
Sure.
why we had Florida Atlantic.
Yeah.
Because they had grown, well, for us, kids. They're kids.
Yep.
But on that level, they're grown men.
That's where college hoops is now.
These
which
are
is
our
why
kids.
I told you
That's
yesterday.
why the Final Four was like, who the hell are
one
these
of the
teams?
big reasons I don't get into college hoops like I did because it's not as entertaining. Because the most talented college basketball players are all 18 years old. And the days of Duke going to the Natty with Elton Brand, Shane Battier, Trajan Langdon, I mean, shit, all on the same team, that ain't going to happen.
Jay Will was like 2-time National Player of the Year and stayed in school.
Right.
You know what I'm like? That doesn't happen.
Tim Duncan went to Wake all 4 years.
Tim loved college.
Yeah, he was.
Grant Hill went 4.
Yeah, what?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now the NBA literally had to create a team, stick them in Atlanta of a bunch of kids. Although the NBA they're about to shut it down because G Elite or whatever sucks.
Nobody watches that. No, they're not. It's a money pit.
So it's like college basketball has just been drained of greatness. So it's a bunch of no-name 24-year-olds that play great.
And
or it's a bunch of
grown
highly
men.
skilled, raw as shit 18-year-olds. That's what college hoops is. And I'm not trying to be a hater. That's just what it is. Like you said yesterday, it's not that I don't like it as much. It changed. The entertainment value in college ball for me. I'm having to teach my brain what's now. Okay, this is still entertaining. That was a good game, the Oakland Kentucky game. It's a damn good game. But I have to resign myself to. I'm not going to know who any of these kids are.
Right.
I'm not in the case of last night. I didn't even know what city they were in. Oh, they're in Detroit.
I thought it was Oakland.
No, I looked it up last night during the game. It's in Detroit.
Right. Matt Bernhard. Tim promised his mother he'd graduate. That's fine, Matt. My point of that is Shaq did too. He did it later on. Vince Carter did too. He did it once he was in the pros. Like graduating college don't mean you have to do it right away. So I just think Tim enjoyed the college experience.
Right. And Tim also didn't have NIL money waiting on him out the ass. So that was more admirable. He stayed at Wake because he wanted to.
Because he wanted to.
Yeah, and that's great. That's great.
Yeah.
But Tim's also a rarity. But
it's totally different.
We don't have the star power like we once had.
And when you're talking about Grant Hill, your dad was Calvin Hill of the Cowboys.
Yeah.
There's no need to rush.
Yeah.
A lot of people are like, yo, it's like we're asking. Let's go pre-NIL. Let's say you hit the lotto, Mike. You hit for $100 million.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to wait a year to cash it.
No.
Right?
No.
You're going to cash. So that's what I'm saying. Like when you're talking about the guys that are one and done prior to NIL,
yep.
they're like, yeah, I could stay. Or I can go cash this lottery ticket.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know anybody that says, I just hit for $50 million in the lotto, but I'm going to wait.
Yeah.
No, like
I got tickets to the UTSA game.
These people are like, oh, well, why don't they just wait? Nobody waits to cash a check.
No.
What?
Right.
You kidding me?
I'm finding the nearest HEB. Where's y'all's customer service center?
Hey, what's your fee? 1.5%? Cash it.
Cool. That's right. Shout out to Hector from
What up,
Laredo. Salud.
Shout out to
you.
Luis Flores in Arizona, who also
happened?
just bought us 3 coffees.
Thank you, Luis.
Shout out to Hector. The only Hector I recognize is the one that got dragged from his castle in Troy by the great Achilles.
Hector. That was a great scene.
Remember when Achilles pulled up and was screaming for Hector to come outside because his bitch-ass brother?
Bitch-ass brother. Mm-hmm. Hector get killed over. It's bullshit. Biatch. That's a funny scene.
That's Brad Pitt's best scene for me, ever. And there's a lot of great Brad Pitt scenes.
In that movie?
No,
Dude.
I'm talking about in his career.
Oh, yeah. That was a great scene. They're all waiting behind the gate. Oh, fuck. Here comes Achilles. Oh, shit. Who's he going to call? Oh, shit. Hector.
But guess what?
Oh, God damn, he called me. I'm dead.
But guess what? Hector went out there.
Like a boss.
Hector went out there.
Like a boss.
And Hector, he kissed his wife because he knew.
Yeah.
He knew.
I love you, baby.
I'm never coming home.
Yeah. I'm not coming back.
I think it was 7. Tell me what's in the
think
box.
so? You think it's
what's
7?
in the box?
Oh,
You got that one over?
God, no.
Well, that was strong. That was strong, LG. That was strong. I agree with you on that.
That was strong. My favorite scene in Troy was my second favorite scene.
Okay.
My favorite one where he's asleep and they're going to battle. Like, what the fuck's Achilles? I don't know. Somebody go get that motherfucker. He's in the tent with 2 chicks.
Yeah, of course, that's your favorite scene.
Hungover as fuck. Well, yeah, I mean, you know. And he's like, hey, homie, we got to fight, bro. Oh,
2 chicks at the same time.
so he's like all beaten down.
Yeah,
he's
like,
tired
I don't work
as fuck.
for him. I don't work for
He
him.
hops on his horse and rides out
And
there.
goes and kills a 6'8" giant.
That dude, like, yeah, and he just runs up, Katal, stabs him. That's it.
But
Who's next? Is there no one else?
Right.
Is there no one? No, ain't nobody else. We good.
But
battle over.
Underrated,
Back to the bitches.
Underrated part of that scene was the kid that woke him up says, "The man is a giant. I wouldn't want to fight him." And Achilles looks at the kid and is like, "That's why no one will ever remember your name."
Another great fucking scene.
You know what I mean?
Another
I was
great
like, you didn't
ass
have to
scene.
talk to the kid like that,
I
Achilles.
fucked that little bitch. I'm Achilles. All right.
R&R.
It is RNR Auto Glass, the official auto glass fixer of In the Building and Love You Hard TV. Did a Greek god come down from Olympus and kick a window out in your car? No problem. There's nothing you can do about it. When Achilles decides to fuck up your windshield, there ain't nothing you can do
There's
about
nothing
it.
you can do about it.
Except go to R&R, let them fix it for you, and get yourself a hookup by mentioning us. They are right there by the airport at 281 in Tacoma. They take all insurances. They are centrally located right there by the airport, and they're Poodle San Antonio. And the best of all, you get a discount when you mention us. That's how, and make us look good. Don't forget, if you go in there, don't forget to mention us. I've had several people over the years, hey, I went to R&R. Oh, cool, did you get the discount? Oh, hell, I forgot to mention.
What?
Dude,
Come
you're killing
on.
me. Not only do you get a discount, it lets them know that their advertising dollars are still
Works.
working.
What?
Mention us
I don't understand
when you get in
that.
there.
I never
They just
understood that.
forgot. They just forgot.
They just wanted to
They knew.
support.
Oh, Taylor wants me to go to R&R, and that's great. He knows they're going to get good service. Forgot to. Ah, shit! I forgot to mention you. They need to hear from that. They want to hear from that kind of thing. All right. So thank you to R&R Auto Glass, the official auto glass fixer. All right. Phone number. Sorry, LG. 210-340-2588. 210-340-2588 or rnrautoglass.com. Spurs are back at it tonight.
Who, against who?
The no Ja Morant having Memphis Grizzlies. Wemby has called this a must-win game. Timeout. You wanted him to be a dog. Did you see what he said?
What the fuck is
Say,
this?
bro, don't give me must win at game 70, dog. Don't hit me. Don't slide into first base. Don't dive for a ball that's already out of bounds. Don't.
Will you let me finish? You've become so anti-Wemby. It's crazy.
I'm trying to remind San Antonio who you are, regardless of what
Listen,
you're doing.
Look, man.
All right, go ahead. Mike. All right, man, go ahead.
He says there's 2 must-win games the rest of the way. Tonight and Detroit in a couple of weeks.
Au contraire, bonjour.
Because they have a brutal end of the season. They only have like 3 more games against teams that are under 500. Tonight with Memphis, Utah, I think, next week. And then there's a Detroit game coming up. And everybody else they play the rest of the way is over 500. Wemby does not want to go down with his rookie season being the worst season in Spurs history. He says he wants to, and this goes back to what you're saying about should they shut him down? He does not want to be shut down.
Okay.
He wants to get to 20 wins. He does not want to be a part of the worst season they've ever had. He feels you. I give all these stats and all these factoids and things I've seen as to why Wemby's been a monster, and Rudy's like, yeah, but they won 15 games. Explain that. Wemby's with you. He's
Good.
pissed
That's
about
good
it.
news.
He wants to win
That's
20.
good
He
news.
wants to get to 20 wins.
That's why I got to let you finish.
And the
sometimes.
odds are, if he knows his odds are long, he needs 5 wins.
His odds are long.
Everything's long on that kid. They got to find 5 wins somewhere. I just need to find 5 wins. Hey Georgia, I just need 5 wins. 5 wins is all I need. If we can find 5 wins for me, it'll be great. He's being realistic.
Cool.
I need to find 3 wins against these good teams, but we playing these shitty teams. We need to beat Detroit.
All right, cool.
We need to beat
All right,
Memphis.
cool.
I ain't trying to go down with no 19 wins or 15 wins. He wants to win games. That's why, in his eyes, it's a must-win.
All right,
he
cool.
also said he plans on giving lots of advice to the management this summer on what to do, and says they've asked him about it.
Whoa.
He's been
Cowboy.
told, we want your input.
Whoa, Cowboy.
You wanted the man to take over the franchise. He's doing it.
Well, I like the fact that the
Now, he
Spurs.
said it polite. He wasn't like, I'm going to tell them motherfuckers
No.
what to do. He was like, yes, I'm open for
Well, this is what I would
suggestions.
say. Thank you, Pop. Thank you, Brian Wright. Thank you, RC.
Yeah.
Let your stars dictate some of this stuff.
They have told him they want him to
I'm
be
all good with
accountable
that.
for some of the decisions.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah. Now, he can't go in there and say, I want killed and cut. Probably
Yeah, he
can't be,
can.
well, he's not going to be that cutthroat, but he's damn sure going to have, he may be able to say, I need some better players up in here, and there's this dude in Utah or there's this dude in New York. We should look at him if it's possible.
Yeah.
He's not going to be sitting in on scouting meetings.
No, this is what it'll
but
be.
he's going to give
No,
an
this is
opinion.
what it'll be. When they do bring in a free agent, when he walks in the room, he's going to look to the ceiling and Wemby's going to be in that room explaining to him why this is a great place to be. That's how I see his role. Like, remember when Dave
Recruiter.
was on? Dave was on vacation in Hawaii, and they called Dave and said, "Hey, Dave, Tim's really, really considering Orlando. Could you get back here?"
Did you get home?
And Dave got on the first jet out of Hawaii.
Yeah, man.
So, I'm down with that.
All right.
Speaking of the Grizzlies, though, G.G. Jackson, I heard Chris Paul say this. He's on the Grizzlies. Chris Paul was like, that dude was on my AAU team 2 years ago. He's out there on the court last night calling me coach. We're old. We're old.
How old's
We're
Chris
old.
Paul? 38?
Somewhere in there.
Damn.
Yeah.
Still
Anyway.
doing it.
Yeah.
One more point on Wemby and we'll get out of here.
All right,
We'll
let's
move
go.
on to the next topic. Is a 19-year-old kid now turned 20.
He's 20.
And, of course, because he's the most hyped phenomenon we've had since LeBron last summer, everybody wants to break it down.
By far.
And now of course, it skews negative on Twitter and Instagram and shit. He's too skinny. He's French. He's a pussy. He won't have any. He's going to get hurt. He don't have the body. He don't have endurance.
What's
He
up?
damn sure has the endurance. Now,
Why
they
you
put
say
him on a
that?
minutes restriction there for a few weeks. He didn't want to, but here he is, healthy as shit. We're in game 60 or whatever they are.
True.
He's held up.
Great point.
A lot of American college kids come in there and hit a wall around January 1st. He did not. He's still trucking and has gotten better day by day by day.
Yeah, if he doesn't win both Rookie of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year, it's BS.
I'm no homer. You know that. I
Not
do
at
love
all.
that team.
Never
Don't get me
been.
wrong. That's
Right.
my team. We could get a job in New York City covering the Nets and the Knicks, and I would do a good job. But we know who my team is in my heart.
Right.
But I don't let that get in the way. I don't let that cloud my judgment. This kid's been everything we could have imagined and more, except they just don't have the damn wins. And he's pissed about that, which is good. I don't want him thinking, oh, yeah, my rookie season was the shit. I want him thinking, damn it, we didn't win shit. He wants a legacy, man. This kid wants to win titles. You don't win titles winning 15 fucking games. He knows that. He'd probably agree with you, I bet, if he was sitting here. Rudy's right. We need to win more games in 2025.
LG, are you a Spurs fan?
Yeah, die hard.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
He's hardcore. He watches damn near every game when he can.
My hat, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, that's just a dope hat. That don't mean you're a fan. That's just a dope hat.
I'm a big fan.
Okay, cool.
Ginobili's my favorite player of all time.
Me too.
cool.
Same. I'm excited for Monday night. We got tickets. I'm gonna bust out the mustard jacket again. Can't wait.
You got those good seats again?
Same ones. Yeah.
Who the
yeah.
hell's hooking you
Well,
up?
I liked them.
Who's
I didn't
hooking
want
you
to
up?
sit nowhere. Once
Who's
you
hooking-
sit there, you
who's
can't sit
hooking you
nowhere
up?
else, Rudy.
Who's hooking you up?
Top men.
Top man.
Top men.
Okay.
I spit on my computer. That's the thing, man.
Spit
I
on
admit
it.
I'm spoiled.
Spit on
They
it.
play Phoenix. It's gonna be nice to see that up close. Once you sit there, I can't sit up there nowhere.
I thought they play Memphis.
Now they play Memphis tonight. They
No,
play
but
Phoenix.
yeah,
I've
Monday.
got tickets Monday night. Hey, Taylor, you want to go to the game? Oh, cool. You got tickets? Yeah. Where you sitting? 210. Oh man, I got shit I got to do, bro. Oh man, it's been a long week. I'm tired. Once you sit down there, you can't sit nowhere else. I'm spoiled. as
Unless
shit.
it's a suite.
And even then, though, it's still, if I'm up there partying with folks and we're having a good time, okay, cool. But I like sitting down there, you have no choice but to get in on the game. You literally see the sweat fly, hear them cussing, calling out plays. So you see how fast it is. And how chaotic it is.
How many M-bombs did you hear?
In-bombs? Oh, like from guys? Not that particular
Because
night.
Kevin Garnett wasn't playing.
Well, KD's playing Monday.
He's not an N-worder.
But don't people talk a lot of shit to him?
Yeah.
I don't see Wemby dropping the N-bomb too often.
No.
He's a mild-mannered Frenchman. He may cuss in French. I wonder if there's an N-word in French. Probably. Like, what is their derogatory
You ever
racist
watched
term?
Top Boy?
Top boy? Sounds like gay porn.
No. Jesus Christ.
No, what is top boy?
This is a show on Netflix.
Almost blew whiskey out of my nostrils. That would not have been good.
Anywho. That slurp. Drink your damn drink, bro.
I am. What were you going to say about top boys?
Oh, I was just saying, because no, it's a English show. One of those. That's just the N-word.
They call them top boys? That sounds like a derogatory term for gay men.
I know, it's not, though.
Oh, yeah. Jesus. Although I would think bottom boy might be more derogatory. Since we're going to jump into that cesspool, that's it.
Oh,
Go
yes.
Spurs, go.
Shifter YT. Did I miss the Emmett story?
Oh, you want to segue into that? We can. We'll make that your punch of the day. Oh, I'll make it. That's my punch of the day.
Yeah, your punch.
The dog
I didn't
does.
care.
All right, let's lead into it. I want to see your. This is. We had an interesting scenario. LG wasn't here.
LG was working.
The punch of the day today on In the Building. Please become a member. Please subscribe, share, like, tell all your homies. Become a member on YouTube. Become a subscriber on Spotify. We love you hard and help this show grow. It is time for the punch of the day presented by the official law office of In the Building, the law office of Orlando Kell. I'll start, and then you can.
All right.
So where do we begin? This was an enlightenment for me.
Anyway, go ahead. You tell the story.
The other day, we were in a bar, me and Rudy,
Business meeting.
had lunch, and we got done eating, and we went up to the bar to cash out. And there's this white guy there at the bar, clearly drunk, on a weekday at like 2 p.m.
It was Tuesday.
It was Tuesday at 2 p.m., and
Yes.
he's plastered. And he sees us walk up, and he goes, "Hey." And he was loud talking the whole time. I could hear him
When we were in
in
our
the
meeting,
background
right?
the entire time we were there.
Right.
And he's like, "Hey," he looks over Rudy. Hey, are you Emmett Smith?"
He did.
I ignored him. I'm like, "Yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll catch
What?
up."
Because okay, so when you heard him say that, let's go through this. Let's go segment by segment.
immediately
No,
cringed.
What did you think my reaction was going to be?
I have no idea. I was fearful. I thought I guess we're about to have to get into a bar fight.
No.
And Rudy handled it so classy.
Yeah.
Okay, let's stop right there because
right.
you know me. I don't like to just blanketly throw
No,
folks
let's do
under
it.
the bus.
No, let's do it. He was drunk,
He was drunk.
but a drunk man tells no lies.
Okay, let's stop right there.
I'm listening.
Was he completely racially profiling Rudy?
No.
Okay.
He just thought I looked like Emmett Smith.
Is Emmett about your height? How
Yes.
tall are you?
I'm 5'9".
So is Emmett Smith. What do you weigh?
Over 220, 30.
That's probably brutal. Emmett weighs about, how old are you? 40, how old are you?
Hold on. LG's a fucking ass. LG's a fucking asshole for that.
Man.
Yo,
He ain't fat. Rudy looks like Kirby Puckett to me.
fuck you too. I don't
You
look like
do.
Kirby
You're
Puckett.
shaped like Kirby Puckett.
Oh
God rest
my
his
God.
soul.
That is hilarious. Go ahead.
Okay.
Vincent Cervantes, thank you, man. The brisket master
Well, so
himself.
$9.99. Thank you very
What up?
much. Appreciate that.
Go ahead.
You do resemble Emmett.
No, I don't.
A little bit from afar.
You could put us. We'll do a side by side. I don't look like Emmett.
I know you don't.
We're bald with beards, and we're
But
5'9".
a drunk ass dude in a bar on a Tuesday, you've got a beard, and Emmett's is real white now.
Yeah.
How
Well,
old
I
is Emmett?
dye-
50, 51?
Yeah, I dyed mine. Mine
Yours-
would look like Emmett's, but
Okay.
I dyed mine.
And he's also completely shaved.
Right.
Y'all are about the same height. Stocky. I didn't say fat. You are stocky. If I said you were Emmett's cousin, I think people would believe it. I'm just trying. I want to pretend that this guy just wasn't some fucking racist asshole. But the way
wasn't.
you handled it was beautiful. And he immediately got embarrassed when he realized, oh my God, that was probably not the right thing to say to this man.
Right.
And he was so friendly. Then offered to buy us
He wanted to buy
around
rounds.
because he felt bad.
I don't even remember what I told
He
him.
had white guilt.
Yeah. I don't even remember what I told him. What did I tell him? I don't even remember.
Something beautiful and professional and adult.
Yeah,
No, man, that's funny. No, I'm not.
I was like, no.
Oh, it's
no,
all good.
Oh, I know what I said. I said, no, I'm not, but I wish I was.
That's right.
That's what I
mean,
said.
you didn't say it. It wasn't like in
No,
an
it was
ugly
friendly.
tone. It was a friendly. It was very It was very not. It was not like. I wish I was. Why? Do you think I'd look like him? He wasn't like that at all. Rudy was an adult about the whole thing, and the guy felt like shit. You could
He
tell.
did.
he sobered up a little bit, realized, oh hell,
He
what I just do.
He had that moment where the sirens hit. You know when the
Yeah.
sirens hit and you immediately sober up?
Whoop, whoop,
You're like, oh,
whoop,
shit.
whoop. Yeah.
He was like, are you
That.
Emmitt Smith? I was like, Mike distanced. Mike started looking the other direction. I'm like, why are you looking?
I got fearful.
No,
I was prepared to back you up, but I wanted to see how you were going to do. I'm going to go sit in a corner.
No, I didn't give a shit.
All right. How often does that happen? Be honest.
Not a lot. Not a lot. You got to remember, like,
I want to pretend our city's
we
not
we
racist.
base our theories in life on 5% of the world. You know what I'm saying? Like 95% of the world is pretty smart. But we sit around and watch the 5-10% on social media and we make a generalization on a group of people.
That's that same 5 to 10% that dictates politics,
Yes.
social issues, all that shit. And it drives me nuts as a man, as a left-leaning moderate American. That makes me nuts.
Yeah.
And you handled that so classy, but it was funny.
It
So
was.
I am going to punch that guy. He'd probably punch himself too.
He did, because
Who
he was
you
like,
punch?
"Hey man," because we started leaving, and I think he thought we left because he
Yeah.
said that,
Yeah.
but we were already leaving because we were trying to discuss business. Like, yo, let's go
Right.
outside.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
was like, "Hey man, hey, can I get y'all something?" We're like, no,
Right. God. Anybody you need to punch today?
no.
Okay, good. LG.
Yeah, I want to punch myself
Whoa. ¿Por qué? Why?
for booking 30 hours of work in the last 48 hours. I'm fucking exhausted.
How you holding
dude.
up?
Are you?
Okay, so we're
Yeah.
going to end in about 10 minutes after
Yeah.
entertainment news. And what do you got to do?
I got to go down to Vibrant Works, the former Lighthouse for the Blind, and shoot a whole bunch of interviews from 11 to 3.
God bless you.
Then I have to be at the UTSA baseball field at 4 p.m.
Time out. How the hell are you going to get? You got to break down gear.
Well, I got a hard out at 3, so I told them, we got to be out at 3. So I'll break down gear at like 2:45.
I'm usually a soft out. Sorry, I'm sorry.
happens.
My bad.
especially after drinking.
Of course.
And then, I'll be out at 3, and that's on the south side on Roosevelt by your Tandem Coffee place.
Nice.
Then you got to go do baseball up at.
Then
UTSA.
I got to go to UTSA
Golly,
and set up
dude.
500-pound cameras, and I'll probably be out of there roughly. Game starts at 6, 7, 8,
Yikes.
9. I'll probably be home by midnight.
Do you have any rest time tomorrow?
No, I got to do it all over again tomorrow. I got a gig again at Vibrant Works. I'm doing the beeping egg hunt. It's a Easter egg hunt
Beeping
for
egg
it's an Easter egg hunt for blind people. The eggs beep, and that's how they find them.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, well, at least you're doing good in the
Well,
hood.
it's nonprofit. Yeah.
Beautiful.
And then I
Nonprofit means
got to
no
head
tax.
straight to UTSA for another baseball game.
Look,
Outstanding. I'm going to a ball game tomorrow.
where?
I'm looking it up right now. So
What kind of ball?
I want to screw it up. I will be at. Stop it. I will be at Capitol Park Little League tomorrow in the morning.
I thought they shut that place down.
No.
I used to play for Capital Park Little
You
League.
did?
The one on Pear and
Aw.
Vital right here.
Yeah.
It's overgrown.
Careful what you're about to just
My
say.
little
No,
Ichiro.
it's
My-
It's overgrown.
It is. Have you ever driven by? They've got a new
Not
one. They've got a
anymore.
new baseball field, obviously.
Hey LG, I didn't know you had some Ichiro in you.
Oh, I played for the Yankees at McAllister Park Little League.
Is,
And
this
they-
on,
Ichiro.
is it on Hill Point Drive? The one you
No,
played at? Okay.
the last one was on Nacogdoches.
All right. Obviously, move. Shout out
Right
to
in front of the Capital Cement Factory.
Thunderdomer John Labune. The league has invited me to. I'm going to go out tomorrow and give a speech and throw the first pitch out to begin their little league season.
This is what I want to know about
beautiful.
some of these gigs you get.
It's not like getting paid.
No, I know you're not getting paid.
Yeah.
Do they? Yo, Charlie Hernandez, you cut it out. It's not funny. Do they
No,
listen
don't
to
read
you?
Charlie's.
I'm not. Do they listen to you?
The kids.
No, I'm talking about these people that hire you for some of these charitable gigs with children involved.
I'm a man of the people. I can discuss adult topics and still give back to the community. Some of some of the biggest givers. You actually paint me as this immoral Leviathan.
You're not immoral.
Or this
You just got a
libertine.
potty mouth. You're a great guy, Mike.
I'm not going to cuss in front of the kids.
Mike,
Have
I
a
know
great
you're not.
fucking season, guys.
Mike, I wouldn't be here if I thought you were a bad dude. I'm gonna say you
Thank
got
you.
a potty mouth.
I do, but I know how to turn it off. When I'm hanging out with you two and we're drinking, I'm probably going to cuss more. At a Little League ballpark, and I'm not drinking on a Saturday morning, I'm, Governor Perry out there.
On your soft out, do you ever keep going because you think she's almost there, even though you're already wiggle worm?
No, she's going to have to get hers earlier. She's got other mechanisms for that. That woman knows how to take care of herself. All right. So poor Orlando Kell. Thank you, Orlando Kell.
Sorry, Orlando. Hey,
He's our family lawyer.
if you're tired of your husband wiggle worming you,
Call Orlando, our dude, who
because he
handles-
helps women too.
He does, yeah, but he does. He takes pride in helping guys. But obviously, he's a divorce
He's a
lawyer.
divorce lawyer.
If you want to hire him, you can hire him. And he's not sexist or anything. He's a family man, for Pete's sake. But he understands that dudes can get behind the eight ball in situations like this, and he really takes a shine to helping male Thunderdomers in times of divorce or having to change a decree. It's Orlando Kell, our guy. Hit him up at 210-775-4995. Or you can email him directly, orlandokell.law@gmail.com, orlandokell.law@gmail.com. Thank you, Gerardo, with another
does Gerardo
$9.99.
do?
What's up? LG's timing's crazy good. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you. homie.
Hello?
Don't worry about it. Just take the money and be happy. All right. I mean, should we even do entertainment news today?
Dude, we got 2 minutes.
All right, we got
Well,
5.
you're pretty
We
good
got
in 2
5.
minutes.
Well, I get a lot done in 2 minutes, Holmes. All right, we have rapper beef.
No, it's not beef. This is lyrical warfare. Beef,
Lyrical warfare.
lyrical warfare and beef are two different. Ja and 50 had beef. Like when we see each other, it's on.
Okay.
Somebody's getting hurt. Right. Somebody's getting hurt.
Okay.
This what's going on is just I'm a better rapper.
They're just doing a bit.
They're not doing a bit. They're like, yo, I'm
Are
a
they
better
really
rapper
mad at
than
each
you.
other?
They're not mad at each other. It's just like, yo, everybody right now, just in the mainstream world.
Yeah.
This isn't the LG world of the world, the hip hop head world.
Now,
In the mainstream world, Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, Drake. Who's the best of those three right now? Again, this is mainstream hip hop.
right.
Who's the best of those
see,
three?
this is in the Kendrick Lamar has he's ripped the shit out of not J. Cole,
Drake and J.
Drake
Cole.
and Jay.
He took shots
in
at
a
him.
tune he was on. But last year he was talking about how much they love each other.
Exactly. But they've been taking subliminals at Kendrick.
What's Drake's name? Aubrey, right? He's Aubrey.
Aubrey.
Okay, here's what Kendrick Lamar rapped last year in a song called First Person Shooter.
That's Drake and J. Cole's song.
Right, but okay, so who was but Kendrick has a verse in there.
He has a verse where he's talking about them in that
And
song.
he said, "Yeah, get up with me. Fuck sneak dissing. First
Yes.
person shoot ha. I hope they came with 3 switches.
Switch it.
Love when they argue the hardest MC. Is it K Dot? Is it Aubrey or me? We the big 3 like we started a league. Oh, he's
He did
shouting
say that,
out.
right.
However, we have a new tune. In a song called Big As the What, where Kendrick Lamar says, quote, think I won't drop the location. I still got PTSD, motherfuck the big 3. In bombs is just big me.
Yeah.
For all your dogs getting buried, that's a K with all the 9s. He gonna see Pet Cemetery. He's threatening death, Rudy. When you're gonna send folks to the pet cemetery, that's a death threat.
Neither one of them would bust a grape in a fruit fight. None of the 3 would bust a grape in a fruit fight.
All right. I do like Kendrick
This is
Lamar.
lyrical warfare. And I hope, and I'm going to tell you this, Kendrick, buckle up because J. Cole will respond.
Right.
He's going to bust your head
And
to the
then in
white
2
meat.
years, they'll be back rapping together. It's kind of like they get together for the All-Star game, but when it's the Suns versus Spurs, we're going at it.
True.
All right, that's it. We're done. Maybe you should read the rap lyrics next time.
Yeah. That sounded,
I'm not very good at it.
That sounded super Cornhusker.
I'll do the Chris Stapleton
You
lyrics.
read it like a Cornhusker.
Yeah, maybe so. F Nebraska. All right. Good on the Longhorns. Didn't even mention them. They won. Go Texas. Tex out. Go Cougs. That's my natty title pick. Beat the shit out of whoever y'all playing tonight.
Okay.
We're done. Y'all have a good weekend, man. We'll
You
see
too.
y'all on Monday. Lay y'all. We don't have a members only today because LG's got 45 jobs. Back Monday. Love you hard.
This program was made possible by contributions from viewers and listeners like you. Thank you.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.